Hi, I'm Ryan.
Hi, I'm Aiden.
And this is how we met.
And how we started our relationship. Before we go to that story, I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody who's watched our first video. All the comments are so supportive and we couldn't be more thankful. Including these guys.
2 Beeps are absolutely phenomenal. They gave us support on our previous video. We couldn't believe it. We woke up and were like, oh my god, 2 Beeps. They and many other YouTube channels were the ones that inspired us to start ours. So if you haven't already subscribed to 2 Beeps, then there's a description in the link below.
However, one of those comments wasn't so nice, and I have a take it now. I'm glad the pretty one isn't shallow and is a chub chaser. Lol.
Chub chaser.
Ow!
Chub chaser. You decided to call Aiden a chub chaser, referring to me as the chub and referring to Aiden as the chaser. Let me make this very clear when I tell you this story. Aiden is not the chaser. I had to chase after him to get him. Have you seen him? Have you seen me? I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If you are looking for a ransom, I can tell you I don't have money. But what I do have is a very particular set of skills. Skills I have acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. If you let my boyfriend go, that will be the end of it. I will not look for you. I will not pursue you. But if you don't, I will look for you. I will find you. And I will turn your Wi-Fi off.
Can I come back now?
Yes.
Thank you.
So, I don't know who that guy was, but we're going to now tell you the story of how we got together and how we met each other.
Yep.
Can I start?
How we met each other was at college, and we were both starting a performing arts course, and the rest of the class had already started, and we came later, and we both had the same audition day, and so
It was just us 2 auditioning that day, so the lecturers decided that they'll send us both to the canteen and we can learn lines and meet each other while the lecturers looked after the rest of the class. So we both distinctively remember meeting each other compared to meeting other college friends. We don't remember that exact moment.
Remember. But the reason why I can remember Ryan is because he had beige chinos on a really low cut white top.
So for the first year of college, me and Aiden despised each other.
Totally hated one another.
I was more liked than Aiden. Aiden didn't like that. I had more talent. Then the second year of college, me and Aiden started to get on more, and we used to go out for lunch.
Yeah, we did.
Us 2 and a group of our friends every Monday and Thursday. It was absolutely lovely, and me and Aiden became very, very close. Then I became student president at college. Aiden went to a different course at the college.
Yeah.
And we just became very, very close friends.
Yeah, we just stayed friends. We kind of had a little deal going on that both of us wouldn't kind of go with anybody else.
Because he knew that I liked him.
He didn't.
More than just a friend.
He was just totally in love with me. You were? He was.
Okay, I was.
Nah.
I was besotted by Aiden. And we would go out and lads would talk to him, I'd get jealous, and then on the odd occasion, lads would talk to me, but then Aiden wouldn't be happy about that.
No, I wasn't happy.
Because Aiden liked the fact
I
that...
liked the attention.
He liked the attention that I was giving him.
Yeah.
So anyone else would have been a threat.
And no, I do think there was always something there, though. I just think I was in denial.
So we became very, very close friends, but there was too much tension. And then, because of that, we used to argue. We used to argue constantly. Like, our friends would get upset at how regular we used to argue. It was just
I
constantly.
think we knew each other so well that everything that we did irritated one another.
And that was our problem. So one day in December, me and Aiden went to London, and on the way back from London, Aiden asked me out in the car. Now, I said no, even though I was besotted by him.
Yeah, and I was really confused because we'd had a 3-hour conversation of why we should be in a relationship. And so when he said no, I was like,
What?
"Bitch, please,
So,
I'll go elsewhere."
and so he did, right? But the reason why I said no is because we had just booked a trip to New York, and I wanted to ask him out at New York. However, here's the juicy story. Aiden went looking for someone else, and he
I was lonely.
met a guy. Won't name.
Just leave it.
We won't name who he is, but him and Aiden became very, very close, and it was right before my 21st birthday. I was absolutely heartbroken, and we weren't really friends because of it. Then, after my 21st birthday, we went to New York while he still had a boyfriend, and that absolutely destroys me. While we were at New York,
I was still talking.
I was still talking.
While we were in New York, I realised that I'd made a really, really big mistake, and I had a lot of things to go back on, and it was very hard, but I did.
Yeah. I've already just forgiven him, and him and his boyfriend broke up
Yeah. I'm not really that bothered.
while we're in New York. I'm glad you're not bothered. So then I asked him out in New York. So what I did was I took him down to the Statue of Liberty,
Yeah.
and we sat down, and
It was very
we
romantic.
were just chilling, and I said to Aiden, "Have you got a minute?" And he was just like, "Yeah." So he was like, "You're right, Aiden."
I had a minute because I was waiting for him. I knew what was coming.
He knew that I was going to ask him out. So I said to Aiden, "Have you got a minute?" And then I was like, I was going to be sick. Now he thought I was going to be sick because we were very, very drunk the night before. However, I was going to be sick because I was so nervous.
Yeah.
So he was like, "Are you okay, Ryan? Are you okay, Ryan?" I was just like, yeah, I'm fine. Pulled myself together. Now I'm never ever nervous around Aiden, ever, right? And I said this. Here's the romantic story. I said, "Aiden, friends, if you're watching, you're gonna be sick. Aiden, you're the first thing I think about in the morning, and the last thing I think about at night. Please." I was about to be sick again, and then, without me even saying it,
I said, "Do you want to go out with me?" That was what I said.
yes, it was.
Yeah.
I can't believe he doesn't remember.
Oh,
Yes.
no.
He then said, "Would you go out with me?" And then I said nothing because I was so nervous. And then I said, "Will you go out with me?" And he said yes. However, we were that nervous about his ex-boyfriend that we literally both looked around because we thought he was going to be like near us, about to kill me.
He wasn't.
So we then went home, and from then we have done
You missed a very crucial part of that story.
what?
Did anybody recognise the line from My Best Friend's Wedding? Because that was what he used to ask me out.
I did. It's very soppy and romantic, and since then we've done everything together. We're inseparable. We constantly spend time with each other. We travel up and down the country, and apart from that, that is how we met.
Subscribe.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
About to finish the video. Subscribe.
Alright, okay. Just say it, and that is how we met.
And that is how we met and started our relationship. Apart from that, like,
What am I saying?
you're saying share. Share and subscribe. Goodbye.
Okay.